Except, I gotta look out for my kids.
Well, then bring them along.
No. Amanda's 7 years old. She conks out about 9 o'clock.
So you're saying you can't go?
No. I'm saying bring the party to my house. We get a couple of tapes, a little takeout to take in, and we're in business.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, hey, there's your first customer. Yeah, Tin Man. Well, who do you think it is? Yeah, is the house presentable? The company. Okay. Do the quick routine. Yeah, bulldoze everything into the closet and change your socks, pal. Your old man has got a date. A real date.
No, Jack, I need the coded tape from the adoption show, and get me an editor, pronto.
Liza Chandler in her element.
Oh, listen, before you start calling me an
Liza, I saw it coming. The truth is, losing the station doesn't mean that much to me.
Well, then, no offense. What are you doing here?
With that aside, you owe me.
Oh, all's fair in love and acquisitions, Dimitri.
I'm here to collect.
Oh, I promised you my firstborn, but...
My daughter was abducted. Do you know that?
Yes, I'm glad everything worked out okay.
It hasn't worked out yet. The perpetrator is still at large. The DA is not inclined to remedy that.
What can I do?
Help me take my case to the people.
Your case?
Against Erica Kane.
Well, I think maybe we should give her some applesauce. When Russell was...
Take the baby. Take the baby, Isabella.
Yeah. Well, yeah, maybe some fresh air. Well, what's wrong?
What's wrong?
The baby, Sonia, she's crying. What's wrong?
You actually have the nerve to ask me what's wrong? No, I can handle this, honey. Fine. Erica asked me a question. And I want to give her the answer.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
Tomorrow on All My Children.
And what the heck are you doing here?
Your ex is on. Oh, he's actually telling that you stole Maria's baby.
Do you still love Erica?
This is Charles Gibson.
And Joan London tomorrow, a foot massage that unblocks your energy channels. Heart surgeons use it, should you?
Plus Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon on tomorrow's Good Morning America.
Does Nora have hard evidence of Patrick's innocence? Watch what happens on One Life to Live next.
Previously on One Life to Live.
I know that I want to be with Kevin, and I know what I'm doing.
I hope so.
You are out of Buchanan Enterprises. You are out of my life forever.
I was a driver in the other car. The one that killed your baby and almost killed you. It was me.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to confirm the fact of my client's presence in Hazardville.
Hello? What's happening?
Closed hearing. No news.
Thanks for the update. My guess is things aren't going too well for Patrick Thornhart.
Maybe not.
No.
Marty just went flying in there with some guy I never saw before.
What's that all about?
Well, let's just say she didn't look unhappy.
Did she say anything?
Maybe you should ask one of those third-rate hacks that you pay.
And your title is?
I'm the manager of Hazardville Savings.
Do you have security cameras in the lobby of your bank trained on the ATM machines?
Yes.
And this tape that we submitted into evidence, is that from one of your security cameras?
It is?
This tape has been in your possession prior to our contacting you and ever since, isn't that correct?
Yes.
The time and date code that we're going to see on this tape, do you control it?
No, the computer stores time and date information automatically.
Is this the lobby in your bank, Mr. East?
Yes, it is.
And so this is the tape from June 6, 1997, taken in the lobby of your bank in Hazardville, correct?
Yes.
Is Mel here?
No. Hello, Cassie.
He's not lurking in a bathtub or hiding in a potted plant or anything?
No. What's wrong? But come on in. Mel's not here, and I'm not expecting him for a while. I'm very glad you stopped by, though. Kelly went to Philadelphia to tell Blair that she was the other driver in the accident, and I can't bear the thought of what they both must be going through. Anyway, what's going on with you?
Andrew and I just signed our divorce papers.
At last. Now you can get down to business.
What kind of business would that be?
Oh, once you've dispensed with Kevin, the business of deciding what you're going to do with the rest of your life. I was driving the other car. I forced you and Patrick off the road. It was you? Yes. You killed Brendan? Yes. It was an accident. I didn't know what had happened. I was very upset. It was raining, and I had just broken up with Joey. I was crying. I never saw you coming. Why? Did it have to be? I apologized to Patrick and to Todd, everybody I could think of. I wanted you to know, I wanted to tell you. But Dorian made me wait until you were strong enough to hear. And I know how hard this is for you. So I know that you're gonna probably need a little bit of time before you can forgive me. What makes you think that I could ever forgive you, Kelly?
One Life to Live, brought to you by Walt Disney Pictures Hercules, now playing at a theater near you.
You killed my son before he had... You put me in that bed. You put me in this place. You've kept me apart from my daughter through the worst crisis of her life. And you think that I can forgive you. I am so sorry, Blair. Kelly, for the rest of my life, every time I lay eyes on you. I know that. I know, and I don't know how I'm going to make this right for you, Blair, but all I know is how sorry I am. You have got to understand.
Oh, please, I understand. Look, I understand, fine.
I know that you were so upset about Joey that you were in no condition to be behind the wheel of a car, Kelly.
That isn't what happened. I drove to Cassie.
Well, why didn't you stay home?
I didn't.
No, you couldn't stay home, could you? Because you couldn't stand to be miserable all alone. You had to go out and share it with the world.
I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what else to do. I was going crazy. I never thought anything
Well, you
like
never
this.
think, Kelly. You never think except for yourself, do you? Even now. Even now where you're trying to tell me how sorry you are. That you killed my son. That you crippled me. And put my daughter's future at risk. All you really want is absolution, just to make you feel better. Isn't that right, Kelly? Don't, please, just, don't even. Don't you touch me, okay? Don't you ever touch me again. You just go away from me. And don't kill anyone else on your drive home.
What do you mean, once I've dispensed with Kevin? I broke up my marriage over Kevin. I hurt my son deeply. And you think that Kevin is disposable?
But you didn't do this for Kevin. You did it for yourself.
Well, how can you act as if my feelings don't mean anything?
Honey, you got yourself out of a marriage that wasn't working. Now, if Kevin was the catalyst for that change, well, then I'm very grateful to him for showing you the way out. But, darling, don't let the progress stop here.
Meaning what?
Well, Kevin's not a man you could ever be serious about.
I know I always say this, but I can't believe you just said that. You have no idea what I think or feel or wish for or want. Not about Andrew or River or Kevin or anyone, anything else.
I stand corrected.
No, do not try to placate me. And don't analyze my life for me. I do this every time. I came here because I'm in trouble. You always do this. You misunderstand, you misinterpret. I don't understand. Do you do it deliberately, or is it
Now, wait a minute. Can we hold it here for just a moment? All right? And can we speak honestly?
Yeah, that works for me, Mother. I'm not the one who's had trouble telling the truth all these years.
Then answer me honestly. Are you angry with me because you're so incensed over what I just said? Or are you angry because you realize that what I have just said, when all is said and done, is the absolute truth?
With Your Honor's permission, my office will take possession of this evidence to be examined by our forensic experts. Absent any evidence of tampering, the Commonwealth will withdraw all charges against Patrick Thornhart, pending further investigation.
So moved. The hearing is adjourned.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Now listen, I have a brief statement and I'm taking no questions. Now, defense has provided videotape evidence of Patrick Thornhart at an ATM in Hazardville at 8:52 p.m. on the night of the bombing. Now, this would make it physically impossible for him to have set the bomb because the timing device functioned only in 60-minute increments. And Hazardville, even in the best driving conditions, is well over an hour away. Now, once the tape's authenticity has been determined, charges against Professor Thornhart will be withdrawn pending further investigation. Now, that's all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Just one more.
My client is, of course, very pleased by the affirmation of his innocence.
What about the bomb components they found in your apartment?
There was absolutely no evidence of a conspiracy to murder Guy Armitage. And I, for one, believe that someone set out to deliberately implicate Professor Thornhart. But that is the question that the police will have to investigate.
What can you tell us? Do you have anything?
The investigation will continue. We have no further statement at this time.
Will this affect your wedding day?
A lot of effort went into this spray, Mum. So it all went for naught.
Gosh. Patrick seems to think that you had something to do with this bombing, Uncle Todd.
He can go and kill himself. What I want to know is if he didn't do it, then who did?
Maybe somebody with a grudge against Patrick. Maybe somebody who would fly all the way to Ireland to meet Thomas Keneally at Dunleary.
I was following up a story. Is that illegal?
No. Unethical, maybe, if you had to pay for it. But then again, ethics were never really your strong suit, were they?
Okay, Mel. You've spent about 20 minutes chatting me up. You even bought me coffee. So what's up?
It's looking more and more possible that Todd is implicated in the Armitage bombing.
And what specific facts might have led you to that conclusion?
Well, so far we know he visited Ireland. He met with Thomas Keneally. And that while he was overseas, he shoveled a whole truckload of money out of his bank accounts.
Is there more?
Well, there's nothing you could hang anything on. I mean, Todd says he paid Keneally to get the dope on Patrick's involvement in the Whiting case.
And you are wondering, thinking, that what good is a truckload of money to a man serving life in prison?
Well, I'm thinking that for that kind of money, he deserved to get something more out of it. At least an autographed picture of the Queen in her knickers.
In the first place, Todd doesn't think very much of money.
Well, I'll be damned. Something Todd and I agree on.
Gracious, I guess the end of the world will soon be upon us.
Oh, well, it's probably just a fluke.
Look, Todd's attitude towards money is very seriously colored by the fact that his came from our father. And so, with the exception of his daughter and a few random charities that I'm sure he would deny were he questioned, he tends to spend his money as aggressively and as cynically as he possibly can.
You know, I don't think we can count this as a charitable contribution.
Mel, still, overpaying for a story is not a crime.
Yeah, but conspiring to bomb a man into oblivion is.
Well, now, that is quite a leap.
Yes, it is.
Todd has many, many foul deeds in his past and many difficult characteristics. What he lacks in scruples, he more than makes up for in hostility. But he is not a cold-blooded killer.
Nor am I saying he is. It's not my judgment to make. I'm only reporting the facts as I've acquired them.
But your facts are few and far between.
Hey, got some good news. You guys want it?
Oh, yes, yes. Good news is always gratefully received in here.
Okay, so Nora produces a videotape that shows Patrick at an ATM in Hazardville at 8:52 p.m. the night of the bombing. He was released on the spot.
Well, that's wonderful.
Get right, Patrick.
Not only that, but you should have seen Todd's face. After he heard, you would have thought that the videotape showed him mugging an old lady.
Oh, all right. Just a minute. I think this is a very good time for me to reiterate to both of you that your facts have to be rock solid before you go putting one word into Titans. Thank you.
Just doing my job. See you, kiddo.
Kevin, you got a minute?
Yeah, sure.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? You know I went to visit Cassie. I'm worried about her.
You know, I keep doing the same stupid thing. I come to you for advice, and I really don't want your advice. And I come to you for support, and I know you can't give it to me. And I come to you for clarity. And you just muddy the waters.
Cassie, what do you want from me?
I want you just this one time not to butt in and tell me how to do it better. I want you to just this one time not give me your loaded opinions about Kevin.
What are you doing here?
I don't know. I really don't know. I guess I hoped you could be my mother. But what I think that means is different than what you think it means.
What do you think it means?
I guess it has something to do with unconditional support. I mean, I read about it once in a book. Oh, Mother, it's bad enough that I've got Viki's disapproval. It'd be nice not to have yours, too.
Oh, I see. Viki disapproves. Who is she to pass judgment on anyone, let alone my daughter?
This is not about Viki, and this is not about you. This is about me and what I need.
Cassie, what is it that you think you need?
Perfect. What did I say? I need Kevin. Because he loves me. Because he makes me feel more adult than anyone has in a long... than anyone ever has.
I'm glad he's done that for you.
So would you please not try to poison those feelings with cruel speculation or try to manipulate any other players because you think you know better?
I will do whatever you want, Cassie.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
But
no,
I cannot pretend that I haven't noticed that you have never once said you love Kevin.
I couldn't find my keys.
Cassie.
Kelly.
She hates me.
No, sweetie, she
Honey, come here.
She doesn't hate you. Blair has been through an awful lot, physically and emotionally. All right, this was a big shock to her. Give her some time. She'll get past it.
You didn't see her. She's not going to get past this.
Never.